Welcome back to the Scare Stories section, where nightmares come true. Today's chapter is entitled The Haunting of Whispering Children. Listen if you dare. Some time ago, a group of friends decided to explore an abandoned amusement park on a night with a full moon. When they arrived at the place, the atmosphere was eerie. The attractions, once filled with laughter and joy, were now covered in rust and decay. The flickering lights created shadows that seemed to dance to the rhythm of a macabre melody, floating in the air. As they ventured further, the friends began to hear laughter and children's voices. The laughter seemed to emanate from all around, like a distant and chilling echo. The sound slid among the shadows and became impossible to ignore. They felt like they were being watched by an invisible and malevolent presence. As they explored deeper, they discovered a hidden attraction. The walls of this attraction were covered with photos of smiling children who had vanished in the park. The images of the children, now faded, seemed to follow them with their gaze as they moved forward. The photos conveyed an unsettling feeling, as if the children were trapped in a perpetual state of happiness before their mysterious disappearance. The group ventured into the hidden attraction and found themselves face to face with a terrifying, paranormal event. Suddenly, the laughter and voices of the children became audible and visible. The friends felt surrounded by the spectral figures of the missing children. The children, with their still smiling faces but vacant looks and empty eyes, surrounded them. They extended their hands toward the friends, pleading for help with melancholic voices and sad whispers. One of the friends, filled with compassion and empathy, approached the spectral children in a desperate attempt to understand their distress. Their voices, though audible, emanated a cold and haunting echo, as if speaking from an endless abyss. As the friend approached, they could see in the children's eyes a sadness so deep it pierced the soul. Their gazes, once filled with childlike joy, now reflected an eternal melancholy. The friend offered words of comfort and asked the children why they were trapped in this place. But the responses were a whirlwind of indecipherable whispers. The words blended and overlapped, as if the children were trying to communicate from an unknown world. They whispered names and dates, but they couldn't articulate a clear answer. Despite the incomprehensibility of the responses, the children seemed to want the friends to follow them. They extended their hands with bony, pale fingers, inviting them to venture deeper into the shadows of the attraction. They whispered incomprehensible words, but the urgency in their voices was palpable. It was as if the children were trying to lead the friends to an even darker and more mysterious place in search of answers, as if there was a secret that could only be uncovered in the depths of darkness. The story concluded with the friends fleeing the abandoned park in panic, while the laughter and voices of the children echoed in their ears. Despite their escape, they knew that the mystery of the missing children remained unsolved. The experience had condemned them to be haunted by the restless souls of the children for the rest of their days, and the curse of the abandoned park had become an eternal burden in their lives.